So we've already completed the current event paper assignment for this particular class. The other major assignment you have is the annotated bibliography, and I want to spend some time going over that now. Well, first, what is the purpose of an annotated bibliography? It's to provide an overview of the main issues, arguments, and research within a particular area, to identify potential variations in interpretations and theoretical perspectives on that topic and or critiques of dominant perspectives. It is to identify connections between information sources. But in a very simple way, what an annotated bibliography is all about is giving you an idea about what is the literature saying, research literature saying on a particular topic. You can have it span over the last 10 or so years or a very specific topic. And what you do is you look to see what the articles are saying about those particular topics. And it's a good way to start your research project by generating an annotated bibliography to see what is out there. So that is the basic idea of an annotated bibliography. So in this particular example we have here, we have one that has been titled Eating Disorders. Okay, and so we have the cover page. Let's scroll down a little bit here. And then we can see on page 2 here, they've provided somewhat of a little bit of a summary. Not necessary, but it's not bad either. Disordered eating has been an increasing problem over the years, especially with the rise of increased access to the internet among younger teens. And so the idea, they give a little bit of a summary about that particular topic that they're going to have as their annotated bibliography, eating disorders. And then as they go past that little summary, we see the annotated bibliography begins. We see the name, field hedge, and so on, with the year. Then the title, Detrimental Effects of Online Pro-Eating Disorder Communities on Weight Loss and Desired Weight, Longitudinal Observational Study, from the Journal of Medical Internet Research. Then there's a little bit of a summary about what they found in that particular study. Then we have the next article. We have this next citation here with the last name, the individuals involved, and the authors of the study. Again, the year presented there. And then the title, There Are Predictors of Eating Disorders Among Internet Use Characteristics, a cross-sectional study on the relationship between problematic internet use and eating disorders. And this is from the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. You can note here the sound or the theme of the names of these particular sources. We have initially the Journal of Medical Internet Research, so we're looking at journal. We're looking at these scholarly, peer-reviewed sources. The International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, again, peer-reviewed source. So, the idea when we have peer-reviewed sources, we're usually going to be a little bit more comfortable with the information that we obtain from them because they have gone through the peer review process. Then we have here the next group of authors, the year, titled Stressful Life Events Among Individuals with a History of Eating Disorders, a Case Control Comparison, BMC Psychiatry. And then we have summary of information that was communicated in that particular article and so on. And Perez and the others, the year, identifying central symptoms of eating disorder among ethnic and racial minority women, and this is the Journal of Abnormal Psychology. So the basic premise here is that we have these articles all related in one way or another to eating disorders. So that's how this particular author sort of coordinated her research work here, is to have eating disorders being the key topic that she most likely searched for. And then obtaining these articles, she selected based on some protocol, I would imagine, these particular articles. They put them in this annotated bibliography, and then someone who is interested in this particular topic can then review their annotated bibliography, know what the articles were about based on the summary and the annotations they provide, be able to know who the authors were and when the study was conducted, and be able to obtain the article because they have the name, the volume and number of the volume of the journal article so they can obtain them, as well as a link that may also provide them information as well. And here we have the Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, again with the list of authors, the year, and the title, Depression, Anxiety, and Eating Disorder Related Impairment, moderators in female, adolescent, and young adults. So again, we see this ongoing process, and that's all an annotated bibliography is. It's just basically, think of it as a reference page with greater detail by providing the annotations about what the article is about. The annotated bibliography is a really good way to help prepare you for writing a paper, for example. In some of my classes, I have the students prepare an annotated bibliography of the sources they've gotten so far to help them get their ideas together, as well as sort of make sure they're working on the processes they should be doing in preparation of their paper. Well, that's it for that.